Living happy and healthy is important to all of us. The path we take or the methods we use to get there are varied. Sometimes we need some direction. Well, we're here to help. This is Project One, Health and Wellness in the Coastal South. This week with Chatham Orthopedic Associates. Dr. Luke Kurtzinger of Coastal Empire Plastic Surgery. The Sciatica and Disc Center. Progressive Health and Fitness. Hidden Well Acupuncture Center. Dr. Megan McGovern of Coastal Empire Plastic Surgery. For years, artists have been restoring the work of the masters. Now there are masterful artists to restore you. Dr. Joel Shanklin, Dr. Luke Kurtzinger, and Dr. Megan McGovern of Coastal Empire Plastic Surgery. A more perfect you from the hands of masters.
Chatham Orthopedic Associates is one of the most established orthopedic groups in the greater Savannah area. Their team consists of some of the best and brightest orthopedic specialists in the Southeast. Here's an introduction to the group members and a look at their state-of-the-art practice.
Chatham Orthopedics is probably the oldest orthopedic group in town. It was started by Dr. Ernie Edwards years ago, who has since passed away, God bless his soul. And we've continued the tradition that Ernie started back in the 50s of providing quality care to the Savannah community.
Yeah, I think the thing that about orthopedics that's unique is there's so many good outcomes, and it's nice to see people's lives change significantly for the better with the work that we do, and that's in kids all the way to elderly people needing hip replacements. You get to see people with good recoveries. That's fun.
Well, I think it probably started with me playing a lot of sports growing up. I think I saw my orthopedic surgeon way more than my family doctor. So that just kind of continued on, and it made me more interested in mechanical type medicine.
We have a very interesting job. You get to help people. You see people who are in significant problems, especially with bad injuries or conditions, and you get to help them, and they improve, and it's very gratifying. It's not always easy at times, but it's very gratifying work.
I think with all surgeons, most of us really enjoy being in the operating room. That's why we picked a surgical field. The reason that we all enjoy that is because that's where we actually do what we're best trained to do, which is to make a anatomical change to an anatomically pathological problem.
It wasn't until my internship that I really got to spend a lot of time on orthopedic service, and that's when I really fell in love with the specialty, the opportunity to take care of patients primarily with the musculoskeletal conditions, whether it's fractures or injuries to the joints that require either arthroscopy or replacement or reconstructing a joint, the goal of getting them back to either a completely normal function level or as close as they can get to that.
And right from the start, I enjoyed orthopedic surgery. I enjoyed the ability to treat patients and often have them return to full activities and treating acute injuries and getting people back to doing what they enjoy doing.
The treatment is fantastic. The doctors are great. The staff is great. They treat you like you're home. They make me feel better.
He's a good doctor. He explains stuff, which I appreciate, and He knows his stuff. First time I was here, I said, wow, because you're paying money, so you don't want to be feel like you're the customer here. And I do feel like that. And because you do have other doctors that don't explain as much as other doctors do. And I do appreciate the ones that do that. He does that.
I was very, very pleased. He listened to what I had to say, answered my questions, and I was very happy with the visit today.
If it's fun, or if it's food, if it's fashion, or if it's music, or if it's art, or if it's theater, if it's fitness, or if it's design, or so much more, you're going to find it here on the Savory Coast. This week with Southside Billiards, pool is cool. Something for the dogs on a holiday from Tailspin. Music as teaser from Savannah Music Festival. The freshest seafood in the world with Cafe Loco. The speed is fantastic at Roebling Road Raceway. High-tech solutions with Divine Solutions. Cutting-edge financial support with New South Financial Group. Let's kick it off with a little billiards, which rhymes with P, which doesn't mean anything, but Southside Billiards is up next. Don't go away. It's holiday season. It never felt so good. Spend some time out at Shannon Vineyards. It's romantic. It's great for parties. It's fine dining. It's great wine. It's good times. And it's available right now. Book your parties at Shannon Vineyards today.
So we're going to talk about pool, which starts with P, which rhymes with B, which is part of Southside Billiards' words. Just kidding, if you are familiar with Music Man, then you know what I'm talking about. If you're too young for that, then you're too young for that. Anyway, this is Southside Billiards right now on the Savory Coast. What's the attraction for pool? So I look around here and I see, it's a camaraderie type thing. You can almost feel it when you walk in here. But what's the draw for pool?
Well, it's something that it's almost something that's inside of you, I guess, that you can actually have some control over these inanimate objects. And it's almost, for someone that's really good to watch them play pool, it's almost like magic. They make it look effortless. First I'm going to make this ball into this pocket here. I'm going to shoot this ball into this pocket, and then I'm going to have the cue ball go way down to the other end of the table, and I'm going to put it right behind those two balls down there.
Now, anybody can play pool, but who should come in here and give pool a try?
Well, pool is wonderful because in the respect that anybody can play pool. It's an intergenerational sport. Women are extremely adept at pool because they have very good hand-eye coordination.
We all eat, sleep, and breathe pool. That's what we do. We love it. It's a good place to bring families because on the weekends it's family days. And we have the kids in here. And Brian Stowski again, he gives free pool lessons to all ages.
Putting pedal to the metal at Roebling Road Raceway next on TSC. In 1991, the legend of Coach's Corner was born. From that time, they've ruled the field of fun, food, drink, and sport like no other. There is no competition. The beer can't get colder. The wings, pizza, and entire menu can't get better. With 65 screens of pulse-pounding action, the excitement can't get any greater. Get in the game with Coach's Corner. The legend lives on in Thunderbolt on Victory Drive.